HG lifestyle. It's a mindset. Make sure you adopt it, baby. ¿Qué pasó, mi gente? Oh, fuck. What's going on, everybody? My bad, man. I always fuck it up, the English to Spanish shit. But what's going on, my HG lifestyle crew? I hope everybody had a fucking dope-ass New Year's celebration. Not really, though, but you know what it is. I guess what I'm saying is Happy New Year to everybody. I hope this year everybody really, truly fucking crushes their goals, their dreams, and they become that person that they want to be. First of all, I got to show love, appreciation to everybody who's always showing us love. And my phone was ringing, so I apologize, y'all. It's just, it's an extremely busy day for me today. But we got to get it done, right? I'm actually leaving to Guadalajara. I'm leaving tomorrow. So we were like, fuck, bro. We got to get the episodes recorded then. The problem is I'm not prepared. But those sometimes seem to be the best motherfucking ones is when I'm not prepared. But anyway, it is what it is. We're going to get it done. And again, just thank you for all the love, all the support that everybody's given us. I really enjoy doing the HG Lifestyle Show, man. I really do. It's very therapeutic for me just to sit here and talk shit, you know? And now Tato's got a TV right there so I can see myself as I'm talking. And it's like, oh, hell yeah, baby. You look good, Jon B. You look good. And I want everybody to feel that way about themselves. Not conceited, not cocky, but you should feel good about yourself. That's like a big key to success, believe it or not, is how you feel about yourself. How do you view yourself? So I wanted to talk about that in this episode because I want to talk about how the fuck can you get through that bullshit hump or funk or whatever the hell you want to call it that everybody seems to be stuck on. Everybody seems to be stuck on a loop. If you go look at everybody's social media posts right around now, they're talking about that new year, new me bullshit, but nothing ever seems to change, right? They have the same goals that they did 5 years ago because they never seem to fucking accomplish them. Right? Like I know motherfuckers that have been getting in shape for the last 10 years and they still ain't in shape, or been trying to get rich and they still ain't rich, right? So what is it? What's holding people back? What's stopping them from reaching those fucking goals that they have? And the answer, believe it or not, is very fucking simple, is they're just not doing enough, or they're not doing anything at all. And in my opinion, that's a lack of confidence. It's a lack of belief. They don't believe that they deserve that. They really don't. Whether they say it or not, they can say it all they want, but deep down, they don't believe it. And you can't accomplish something that you don't believe. You've heard me say that many, many fucking times. All right, so it must be a lack of respect. You don't respect yourself enough. And before you start going after me like, bro, what the fuck do you know? Of course I love and respect myself. Do you really though? Do you really love and respect yourself? Is it respectful to fucking trash your body? How is that respectful to you? Is it respectful to continue to live and fucking agonize and fear and stress and anxiety over your bills and money and shit like that? That ain't love. That ain't fucking respect. So what can we do to get you to love and respect yourself? It's not easy, but it is pretty fucking simple. And make sure you fucking pay attention and don't start hating and talking shit. This shit works. And it is literally as simple as keep your fucking word. If you say that you're gonna do something and then don't do it, you're fucking crushing your self-esteem. You are crushing your value, your worth, your confidence. And then the new year comes around and you're trying to just all of a sudden be motivated and confident. But for the last 5 years, you've been destroying your confidence. So how the fuck are you supposed to just regain it just like that out of nowhere? It's not possible, right? So start right now. And start by doing the simple fucking tasks, the little fucking things. They matter. Motherfucker, I promise you that if you say you're going to do something, if you promise yourself that you're going to do something and then you do it, and you do it consistently, it is impossible to not look at yourself and feel good. Try it. Matter of fact, prove me wrong. Go start keeping promises to yourself and tell me you don't feel good. I will fucking pay you. Let's make a bet right now. 5 racks, 5 grand. Fuck it, let's make it $10,000. I will bet you guys $10,000 that if you start keeping promises to yourself every day, consistently for the next 90 days, you will feel fucking great. And all of a sudden, you will have momentum. All of a sudden, you'll feel good about yourself. Your confidence will start to grow. And guess what? That confidence is going to show up in everything that you do. It's going to show up in your relationship. It's going to show up in your parenting. It's going to show up at the gym, at your career, your job, your business, whatever it is. Okay, confidence is fucking huge. It's key, right? Why do you think when somebody is all out of shape, right? They've been out of shape for the last 5, 10, 15 fucking years, and then all of a sudden they decide to go to the gym. Just go look at the look in their eye, the look in their face. They don't feel comfortable there. And it's just a lack of confidence. It really is all it is. Like whenever you're doing something for the first time that you've never done and you're not very good at it, you can tell when somebody's uncomfortable. Right? And you can also tell when somebody's doing something and they're doing it with confidence, that shit shows up as well. So look, it's going to be as simple as that. Believe it or not, man. And you might be thinking, but that's just too simple. Sometimes it's the simple shit that works the best. Okay, like in basketball, the pick and roll. Everybody knows the pick and roll play. All the defenses know the pick and roll play because it's a basic, simple play. Yet, it's impossible, almost damn near impossible to stop, right? The simple shit is the shit that works. Don't overcomplicate it. And I believe that that's one of the reasons why people don't fucking do it, right? Because they do think to themselves, man, but it's got to be more complicated than that, right? So they think it's not going to work, but it is. Do the simple shit. Do the simple shit and just watch, okay? And I mean that shit. I will make you that bet. I will make you a bet right now that if you start with some basic shit, maybe get up earlier, spend a little bit more time with your wife or your kids, or make an extra phone call at the office, or set extra meetings, or do 1 or 2 more reels a week, whatever it is that you want to do, whatever your goals are, okay? Start writing down what's the next step, because sometimes it's one step at a time. Like, figure out what you want. Matter of fact, that's the first step. First of all, figure out what the fuck you want. Get specific with it. You want to lose weight? How much weight? Write that shit down. Okay? And then start putting the plan in motion. What's the next step? Now that you know what you want, exactly how much of it you want, right? How are you going to get it? Because none of us are stupid, right? We all know what we got to do. Most of the time, we know what needs to be done. The problem is we lack the discipline to fucking do it when we don't feel like it. Okay, so let's start with that. Just basic, simple shit like that. Figure out what you want. Write that shit down, okay? And then put a plan of action in place. What are you going to do daily? What steps are you going to take daily to get closer to that goal? And do it. That simple. Do it consistently. Don't quit. Don't bitch. Don't wimp out. Keep doing it. Do it consistently. And watch how all of a sudden you feel a little bit better, right? You got a little hop in your step all of a sudden, right? You got a little more swag. You're a little happier, right? You're fucking a lot more confident when you're making love to your woman, right? Watch, I promise you, that's how this shit works, okay? If you focus on building your confidence, keeping promises to yourself first, start there. And as your confidence starts to grow, it becomes a lot easier to stay consistent and stay motivated. Okay, because trust me, I understand it's not easy, right? Sometimes you just don't fucking feel like it. Sometimes you're not feeling it. You're in a funk. I get it, because I actually deal with it a lot more than you motherfuckers think I do. I get in funks all the time. What it is that for the last few years, I've been working on my confidence so much that when I do find myself in a funk, it's easy for me to look at myself in the mirror and tell myself that I'm a bad motherfucker. And that as a bad motherfucker, I'm going to get through this shit. And guess what? When I say it, I believe it. Because I've built a track record for myself to show that when I'm committed and I'm disciplined to something, I make that shit happen. Okay? And then later on, you bitch or you complain that nobody believes in you. Nobody has faith in you, right? But motherfucker, that's your fault. most of the time it's your fault because you haven't done anything to prove to anybody that they should believe in you. It's all in your track record, okay? And if you're the type of person that always says they're going to do something and never does it, well, what the fuck do you expect people to think of you, bruh? What do you expect yourself, your subconscious mind to think about you, dog? Right? That's how it works. For real, legitimately, that's how it works. I know everybody wants some fucking step-by-step guide and here's the 15 steps to crush your goals this year. Fuck that. Just keep your word. Start there. Build your confidence and watch how everything else just gets a little bit easier, man. When you become a person that believes in themselves, not just because you say so, but because you've proven to yourself that you could keep your word. Once those fucking things are all in place, all of a sudden it really does become a lot easier. It's not that it's easy, it just becomes easier. It becomes easier to get out of a funk when you find yourself in one, right? And it's a lot easier to reach your goals when you feel good about them, when you feel good about yourself, when you believe, really, truly, deeply, madly, for real, believe, right? And that's how you have to treat it. Right? Like when I set a goal for myself, like I already know I'm going to accomplish it so much to the point to where like it's already mine. I already know it's mine. I just got to go get that shit. Right? It's like if somebody, it's like if you hit the lottery, for example, right? You just hit the fucking $10 million lottery. It's for sure. It's a guaranteed thing, but there's a process and paperwork and all this bullshit before the money hits your account. But you already know it's yours. That's the feeling you have to get. That feeling like you already know it's yours. 100%, it's already yours. All you got to do is take the steps and do the right shit, and it's yours. Because that really, truly is how it fucking works. You can have anything you want. You want abs? You can have them. You want $1 million in the bank? You can have that shit. You want an amazing relationship with your partner filled with so much passion and excitement and want and desire? You can have that shit. Anything you want, you can have it. It's going to take work, commitment, discipline, and effort like a motherfucker. But you can have it. So ask yourself this. How much do you really, truly want it? Are you willing to sacrifice? Are you willing to put in the work? Are you willing to stay disciplined to continue to do the work even when the results don't show right away? Because that's really all it's going to take, man. It ain't fucking rocket science and it ain't fucking impossible, but you got to do it, okay? And that's the best way to start right there, like I said, is start making promises to yourself and keeping them. Follow through with them, okay? Be a man or a woman of your worth. Your word should fucking mean something. And look, it may be an uncomfortable thing to do, but go ask your spouse, your partner, the person who knows you the best. When you give your word about doing something, what do they think about your word? Do they know it's going to get done because you've proven yourself to be a person of ethics that does what the fuck they say they're going to do? Or when you tell your spouse you're going to do something, do they in the back of their mind already know you ain't going to fucking do it? So you might as well say, no, bitch, I ain't doing it. And be okay with the answer because you need the motherfucking truth. You need the truth, not what you want to hear. You need the truth. And you have to become the kind of person that when you say you're going to do something, everybody around you already knows it's going to get done. Why? Because the motherfucker said it. And if he said it, he's going to do it. Because that's the type of fucking track record this fool has. That's how it's gotta be, baby. That's why I'm very careful with what I say. I don't make commitments and promises very fucking lightly. Because if I said I'm gonna do it, now I fucking have to do it. Okay, so you gotta treat it like that. It can't just be something that you say just because it sounds cool or it's the cool thing to do because everybody's saying new year, new me, right? Don't say it just to fucking say it. Mean that shit. Mean it from the bottom of your fucking heart with all your soul. Everything that you got inside of you. Mean that shit. Do it. Follow through, baby. It's that simple. Right? So I'm sorry if you took out a pen and paper and were like, ooh, this motherfucker's about to give me the step-by-step guide. Nah, bro, that ain't how this shit works, okay? But I promise you that what I'm telling you does work because it's how I fucking did it. It's how I went from being a broken, drug addict, depressed, piece of shit, fucking loser to a fucking multimillionaire, changing lives, in shape. That's how I did it. And that's how a lot of people have done it too, baby. So just pay attention, man, and just do it. So just start there, man. Look, guys, I appreciate all the love and all the support. Like I said, this was just going to be a quick little episode. But look, no matter how quick it is, this shit is very fucking powerful. I'm putting you on some motherfucking game right now. The problem is a lot of you ain't going to fucking do it. And then you're going to say, Jon B just talks shit. That motherfucker, nah, fuck you. Do it. Prove me wrong then. Earn yourself 10 racks, baby. Because what? You heard me say it. If I say it, I'll fucking do it. I'll bet you 10 racks that if you do this shit consistently, don't miss. In 90 days, watch how all of a sudden you're like, oh, hell yeah. I do feel good. I am looking good. Just watch. Prove me wrong. I fucking dare you. Okay? Anyway, look, man, I really do hope that everybody has the most amazing year, man. Everybody deserves it. Right? There's no fucking reason why anybody should live depressed, fucking out of shape, no money, always stressing out about finances. It shouldn't be that way. Okay? So look, clearly, whatever the fuck, if you're in this situation now, then just look at it this way. Clearly, what you've been doing isn't working because you've been doing it for years. So do something different. Simple as that, baby. So happy New Year to everybody, man. Let's go out. Let's fucking crush our goals. Let's destroy our goals. Let's become the 100% best version of ourselves, baby. And remember, HG lifestyle is a mindset. Make sure you adopt that shit, baby. We out. HG lifestyle. It's a mindset. Make sure you adopt it, baby.